Hi Simmers, it's Nayers. So today I wanted to film a quick tutorial for how you can edit alpha hair packages, leaving only the mesh, so that any recolored, retextured versions that you have would be the only versions that show up in your game. So let us get started. If you don't know what an alpha hair is, then I will show you quickly. So we've got any old random sim here, and we are going to give her an alpha hair so I can show you. I think I should technically only have one left in this. Let me see if I can find it. No? There we go. So this is an example of an alpha hair. It's got a very sort of HQ realistic texture. It's got wispy bits coming off. The colours are like custom colours basically. This is what an alpha hair looks like. Now, I was on Tumblr and I found a clay version of this hair. I believe it was only yesterday, which has the same, so the hair now has the same sort of texture as original hairs that would come with the game. Let me see if I can quickly find an example. Very similar texture. And it comes in all of the base game colours, which means that if a sim is randomly generated by the game to walk around your town, their hair is not going to look ridiculous and out of place. Your game will have a sort of overarching look, which is just something that I personally like. And I really love clay hairs. So, if you want to be able to keep this version in your game, you need to have the original mesh. Now, the mesh is contained within this file. If you don't want this version to appear in your game, there is something you can do. You're going to need two programs, which I will link in the description. You will need Sims 4 Tray Importer, and you will need the Sims 4 Studio. I will link both of those in the description. If not, you can just Google them and they will come up. What I recommend doing is making sure that your sim is not wearing any custom content. You will need to do this for all outfit categories. So I also just take the clothes off the sim, not to be a pervert, but just to make my life easier. Also check for tattoos in case you've got custom tattoos in your game. So go along and do this for all, what kind of an outfit is this? Go along and do this for all of the categories. Once your sim is completely clear of everything and anything, let's just check for custom skin details and things. And skin tone, yeah. The only piece of custom content that should be on your sim is the hair. Once you've given them a random name and traits, then you can save that sim to your library. And then you just need to exit the game. You don't need to save. Now you're going to need to open the program Sims Tray Importer. And here, down on this side here, it shows you all of the sims or all of the lots that you have saved in your library. So this is the one that we just made. And as you can see, there's the hair. If you click on the tab that says CC, it will show you any and all of the names of the CC, the custom content that you have in your name. It will show you the file name and the file location. We only have one piece here, so it's going to be very simple. In order to keep the clarified version of this hair in the game, we're going to need to edit this file using the Sims 4 Studio so that only the mesh remains, and I will show you now how we're going to do that. So you open up the Sims 4 Studio and you click on My Projects. Go to your mods folder, and actually if we just get this up, this tells you where to find the file. So it's in the Sims 4 and its name is Nightcrawler Confetti. So then you can search for it there, and there it is. So this is the one that you're going to open. And when you open the Sims 4 Studio, it will be in this studio view. You need to click on Warehouse. Organize the files by type. You want to highlight all of the cast parts. Whoops, I did that wrong then. And all of the RLE2 images. So you want to have all of those highlighted, leaving only the middle bits. And then you press delete. And you're left with only this. Then you save your package. Now what I like to do after that is go back to the mods folder, find the file that we've just edited and rename it mesh only, so that if for any reason in the future I need to know that, I know it. That is optional, of course, but I just think that makes sense. So now you can close this. If you've moved any of the files around at any point, make sure that the edited file is now back in your Sims 4 mods folder, and that the original file, if you didn't delete it or edit that one straight away, has been removed. So now we've gone back into Create a Sim. We're going to go and check that we can still use the clarified version of the hair, but that the original alpha thumbnail doesn't appear in the game. I haven't seen it yet. Here it is, so it works. That means that the mesh has been correctly installed, which is great. And if we scroll, it was around here somewhere last time, wasn't it? If we scroll, you'll see, or you won't see it in the game. So that means that it has worked. We have successfully edited the alpha package file so that it contains only the mesh. And that is the only thing that we can see now in our game, which means we can use any retextured, recolored versions of the hair and not have the original in the game. I hope that was helpful. As I said, see Deathflower's Tumblr for a written tutorial of this. I'll leave the links to the programs that I've used in the description below, and I really hope this was helpful. Please don't hesitate to leave any questions either on here or message me on Tumblr or something. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching. Bye!